In a small town nestled in the heart of the countryside, there lived an elderly gentleman named Mr. Gerald. Known for his endearing eccentricity, Mr. Gerald wandered the cobblestone streets with a gentle smile, his footsteps a soft echo in the early morning silence. He had a peculiar habit. He loved to take naps in the most unusual places. Whether it was under the old oak tree in the park, at the back of the dusty local library, or on the stone steps of the town's ancient church, Mr. Gerald could often be found peacefully asleep in the strangest of locations. His napping was not seen as an oddity, but rather a cherished quirk that brought comfort to the town's residents, who had grown fond of seeing him in his slumber. One breezy autumn afternoon, a young girl named Emily ventured into the park, her sketchbook cradled under her arm. She adored drawing the world around her, capturing each simple beauty with her charcoal pencil. As she settled under the oak tree, her eyes caught the familiar sight of Mr. Gerald, his head resting gently against the tree trunk, lost in a dream. Curious, Emily decided to sketch him, capturing the serene grace of his sleeping form. As she sketched, the light began to play tricks with the shadows, weaving a tapestry over the veteran dreamer. The gentle breeze swept through the leaves, carrying with it the rustling whispers of stories untold. Emily's attention was drawn to Mr. Gerald's closed eyes, imagining the worlds they might visit behind those lids. Suddenly, a colorful leaf fell and landed on his nose, causing Mr. Gerald to stir slightly, a soft mumble escaping his lips before he slipped back into his tranquil repose. Emily let out a giggle, her pencil pausing. That evening, she returned home with her sketch complete, determined to share it with Mr. Gerald. The next morning, at the break of dawn, she found him at his usual spot by the church steps. Presenting the sketch, she watched as a tender smile curved his lips. His eyes twinkled with appreciation and a touch of surprise. He thanked Emily for capturing the essence of his peaceful naps. From that day onward, a friendship blossomed between the young artist and the gentle napper, a bond stitched by shared silences and artistic endeavors. The town watched as this delightful companionship grew, understanding that even in the quiet act of napping, there was a story and a connection to be shared.